was know with certainty the name of our maker. Title: Bram Stoker. Born 8th November 1847, Dublin. A sickly child who loved his mother. A young man who, like all young men, fell in with the crowd. Yes, that crowd. That theatre crowd. And our young Bram entered the theatrical profession in as low and base a manner as one possibly can. As a critic. In 1897, Bram Stoker published a book that would in time become his definitive work. And in doing so, he made me. He gave me a name. Renfield. He gave me something more. Something that so many of you wish for, pray for, beg for, and yet will never attain. Immortality. I have never forgiven him that.
Therefore, be of great help to him in his work as a solicitor.
How fascinating.
He is keeping a journal of his business trip abroad.
A journal? Really?
Yes, in shorthand. So, when he returns, I'll be able to put my new training to work.
I see.
I've been practicing very hard. Shorthand is a far more difficult art than many people realize. It requires a...
Be mine forever.
Lucy, stop it.
Oh, I won't stop it until you put an end to all this talk of shorthand journals and business.
I haven't seen you in months, I thought.
So don't talk to me of numbers and letters. Tell me about your heart.
My heart is resolute.
Forget your heart. Tell me of your body. Tell me what thoughts of Jonathan do to your blood, your skin, and your bones.
Lucy, you're shameful.
Then shame me. You are my one true friend. You alone can tell me things I dare not leave this room. Please. Very well. You become a practical young woman about to marry a man that leaves you cold.
No, not cold. Not cold at all. Sometimes, when I think of his touch, my hands tremble. My lips become wet. Oh, I can feel my heart beating in my throat.
Mina!
He's only been gone a week and already I ache for him. When I receive one of his letters, his words make my hopes sing.
My darling Mina, I write to you from the heart of the Carpathian Mountains. I am spending the night in Bistritz at a fine hotel recommended by my client, the Count. Tomorrow he'll send a carriage for and we'll begin our work at his castle. I'm told this region, known as Transylvania, is one of the wildest and least known portions of Europe. How fortunate that my work allows me exotic trips to strange and distant countries. And the food. Tonight, I had an eggplant stuffed with forcemeat, which they call implantata. Before you ask, the answer is yes. I did get a copy of the recipe for you. After dinner, a strange old woman, reeking of garlic, took me aside and told me that tomorrow is St. George's Day, and I should not travel to visit the Count. She began wailing that at midnight the dead spirits will rise and evil will hold sway over the world. Such amusing pagans these people are. She went so far as to press her rosary into my hand, which I've kept as a souvenir of the delightful earnestness of these simple, misguided souls. Oh, my sweet Mina, how my heart rejoices at the thought of you. I'll be home safely and soon. Your loving husband-to-be,
Jonathan, oh sweet Mina, not only my heart rejoices. Lucy, you're mad.
Oh, but oh, so much more of me. You fill me up with solicitous longings.
Not until we're married, I've told you.
Married? In the eyes of whom?
In the eyes of the moon.
which is rich and full of permission. Now, what do you say?
Come and let me have all of you.
Miss Lucy?
Go away, I'm dead.
Miss Lucy, that gentleman is here again.
What gentleman?
Mr. Seward, the doctor.
A doctor, Lucy.
What should I tell him?
Tell him to come back tomorrow. Tell him I am indisposed.
Very well.
Lucy, why didn't you tell me?
And do open that window on your way out. How many times must I ask you?
No secrets, Lucy. That's what we've always said to one another since we were children. There must be a bond of trust between us. Tell me.
Oh, Mina.
Can't you guess? I'm in love.
I needn't tell you, this secret must not leave this room.
I'm in love.
Oh, how wonderful is the world and how true are the proverbs.
Proverbs?
It never rains, but it pours. I'm not indisposed. I am undecided.
About whether to marry him or not.
No. Which one of them to marry?
There's more than one.
Three suitors. Me, who all these years never even had one. Two of them have already proposed.
Who?
Mr. Holmwood, the judge, and Mr. Morris, the Texan.
Does he have horses?
Horses are the least of what he has, Lucy. And now Dr. Seward, only 29 and already in charge of an immense lunatic asylum. He is versed in the arts of dream interpretation and hypnosis. Oh, I can fancy what a power he must have over his patients.
Lucy, what will you do?
Why can't a girl marry 3 men and save all this trouble? Yes, I know it is heresy, and I must not say it. But Mina, all this happiness has made me so utterly miserable.
Sweet Lucy, hold tight and have hope. My love is away, your loves are too near. We shall mingle our tears together.
My dear Mina, what a place I am in. Mr. Dawkins never let on what a grand job he had assigned to me. I must thank him on my return. The carriage came as scheduled. The coachman loaded my things in silence and took off into the night. The cold air was pierced by the thrilling call of wolves, seemingly hundreds of them. And in fact, when I lit a match to look at my watch, the reflection on the carriage window gave the illusion of hundreds of pairs of red eyes staring from the hillsides around me. It gave me a wonderful fright. When we reached the castle, I tried but failed to see the coachman's face. He lifted all my belongings with a single hand, and when I mentioned the swiftness of his horses, his only reply was, "The dead travel fast." For his part, the Count was ever so cordial, and, seeing my fatigue, led me directly to this room. It is well appointed, and not unlike a home in England, except for the complete absence of mirrors. We could learn, I'm sure, from this noble absence of vanity.
Oh. Hello, Dr. Seward.
Do call me John, won't you? I'm sorry I disturbed you yesterday. It was impulsive of me.
No, not at all. I was
Indisposed. The maid told me.
sickly, actually.
Oh, in what way? Fever?
Yes, a fever.
And now, are you feeling better now?
I don't know. Am I?
There's but one thing out of the ordinary, Lucy.
And what is that?
Your incomparable beauty. You're not ill, Lucy. It is I who am illness. It eats at me day and night, and its only remedy lies in the very heart which afflicts it. Your heart. May I speak? Please. Lucy, let me say this out loud. I work with lunatics. An amusing statement, yes. Cavalier admission in the eyes of the world. But the world does not see what I see. Each day, in ways too intricate to mention, I glimpse the mad souls of men. And from this I have learned the following, that we, all of us, have a secret life. And though we are loath to divulge it, we do, on occasion, grant access. We do, in rare, remarkable ways, allow one person proximity to our human self. What I know of you, Lucy, is terribly dear to me, but I shall never know of you as dear still. So please, accept me and be cherished above all women. Bid me stay and be to your final days adored. Oh. That I be struck dumb! Oh, that I be cast out to sea and bubbled into driftwood, my sweet, kind-hearted Lucy, I am a brute. I carry on for vultures and worms. You cannot love me at present. That is the clear and stinging prognosis, and I must accept it. Tell me, dare I hope? Could you learn to love me in time? There is someone else. Your hand making way for your heart, betrothed to another, am I right? Lucy, I feared that. Two forever gain at the loss of the third. Hear me. From now on, your happiness is my fondest wish. If your heart was free, a man might have hope. But in place of hope, I shall give you something far stronger and eminently wiser. I give you my friendship. Whatever you need of it shall be yours for the asking. From you, if I might have a remembrance, it's something like your mirror, which has held your image as vividly as I. That kiss, sweet Lucy, that will keep the darkness at bay. Well, that's that. We have been rebuffed. The world is empty and there's not worth doing. Fortunately, there's but one way lost love can be revenged. At the hand of one's work. Renfield! How is he?
Quite well, sir. On his best behavior. Nothing else.
Yes. I told you to keep him to his manners. How am I to study him if you allow him to revert to his sanity? Get out! Get out of my sight!
You've been crying. What? I just stepped. There is life there.
Yes. Spiders have nearly doubled.
Yes, I lure them, I house them, the world feeds on the kindness of itself. May I smell you? Please, please. Yes, salted, I think. Salted. Perfume. You too have been in the presence of life. For God's sake. And life tastes good, doesn't it, Johnny?
You've trained your sparrow, I see.
Yes, a good word, that. Oh, why won't she marry you?
What are you talking about?
I should brood if I were you. I should brood and think of sporadic killing.
But why? Why the eating of the flies and the spiders?
I have a great love for animals.
No aversions today. I'm not of the mood. Now again, tell me.
They are life, and they give life to me. I absorb it through them, blood running into blood.
I don't know the book.
No.
You must have a plan of some kind.
No.
First the flies, then the spiders, now the sparrow. You have a plan.
No!
I will solve you, Renfield. You are a life-eating maniac, and I shall solve the mystery of your mind. I'm not afraid of the world's rampant complacency. To question is to discover. Why men sneer at vivisection, yet look at its results today. Why not therefore pursue science's most difficult and vital aspect, the brain? For if I held the key to just one lunatic, I can advance my own branch of science to such lofty esteem that the burden Sanderson's physiology would be as nothing.
And Miss Lucy would give her hand.
Shut up!
Yeah. What? Please, a nice little playful kitten, something that I can play with and teach. Feed and feed. No one will refuse me a kitten, will they?
How do you know her name?
Miss Lucy. How do you know her name? My master. My master told me.
Mina. I am all in a sea of wonders. I think strange things which I dare not confess to my own soul. There is something of a nightmare about this place, and I fear my superstitions may run riot in me. And the Count, my host, what manner of man is this? I feel the dread of his presence overwhelming me. I am encompassed about with terrors that I dare not think of.
Make for a dangerous combination. What are you doing?
I must be clean by my master!
The flask. The spider skull. Red, look at me. Look at me. What of your spell? Where's your spell? Find him. Now.
The digging! All day and night the digging! The constant digging! Oh my faraway Mina. If only I knew what to do next. Great wooden boxes have been hauled away. And for what reason? I figure I am the only living soul within this place, and everywhere I turn, doors, doors, doors everywhere, all locked and bolted. I am a prisoner!
Just as they say. Yes. But what could happen? No. It's too horrible to think of. Did anyone survive?
Only a dog, they say.
A dog?
A large grey dog, which leapt from the ship. Or so they say.
Wonder it even made it to port, something like that.
A miracle.
Excuse my manners, I don't believe I know. I'm John Stoker.
You had the asylum, do you not?
Yes, I do. And you are?
Harker. Jonathan Harker.
Mr. Harker, with a true pleasure. Heard of you from Miss Lucy Weston. You're engaged to a friend Mina.
Yeah, and you to Miss Lucy. I'm told she is very beautiful.
How odd to meet you here.
Where would you have us meet?
Yes. Good to know, finally.
He was a righteous man. Is this, you suppose, what happens to righteous men?
This fact the strangest. He lashed himself to the wheel with his own rosary.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
That depends, I suppose.
How do you mean?
on what you're hoping to know. Good day.
Even my family. Promise me.
I promise.
And what of you? What news of Jonathan?
There is no news. It's been almost a fortnight and still no word from him.
Dr. Seward, ma'am.
Good morning, ladies. You must be Mina.
Thank you for coming. Lucy commends your skills as a doctor.
More minds have I treated the bodies, but I'll do what I can. How is she?
Weak and very pale. Please.
Hello, Lucy.
Hello again.
Can you tell me when this started?
The storm last night. I slept poorly.
Bad dreams?
Yes.
Tell me.
It's very vague.
Try, Lucy.
A dog. A dog howling.
A dog?
Or many of them. Hundreds or more, as though the whole town was full of them. I seemed to be sinking into deep water, green water. And there was a singing in my ears, and then...
Go on.
And then something very bitter and sickly all around me at once. I felt everything passing away from me. My soul from my body seemed to float about the air, and then it woke me and told me I'd been dreaming.
Doctor, what is it?
There's a mark.
A mark?
Yes, a red mark on your neck. So you've been kissed there. Have you been?
No, John.
I'll begin with your blood.
My blood.
I must test his faculties. See if there's any malady that lies within.
Do as he says now. Don't be frightened.
Lucy,
Yes.
may I have your hand, please? There we are. Mina, if you're out there for me.
John,
Yes.
you are my true friend. Miss Mina, a letter has arrived for you. Shall I bring it in?
From where was it posted?
From Budapest, ma'am. From a hospital.
I'll be right there.
Oh, Mina, I pray the news is...
Save your stress. I'll be here when you're ready. I thank you, Dr. Seward.
Mina, keep a close eye. Do not let her leave this room.
I won't.
Mina, if I may. You are as remarkable as Lucy had described.
As are you, Dr. Seward.
This morning, I had the pleasure of meeting your fiancé, Mr. Harker. He seems a fine man. What is it?
That's impossible. He's out of the country.
Oh, well, perhaps I was confused.
Till just now, I've had no word in weeks. Why would you say such a thing?
Miss Mina, I meant no...
John, I'm so warm. Why don't you open a window?
This is the home of Miss Lucy.
Oh, yes, it is, but...
Say it. You are very beautiful. You know that, don't you? Please, do what I'm thinking. Say it.
You may enter.
Remember me, won't you?
Oh, yes.
Good.
I'll go to Hamburg as soon as I heard. And then a train here. They say you've had a terrible shock. That you're suffering from some violent brain fever. Jonathan, your eyes, all resolution, all light has gone from them. Please, tell me what has happened. They say, in a few days, you'll be well enough to travel. They've given me your things, but I can't find your briefcase amongst them. Only this, and I'm not sure if this is Jonathan.
Julio, we have spoken of trust between a husband and a wife. That there should be no secrets, no concealment between us. I have been driven mad. But amid this torture, one day, the loss of memory, I have no idea what happened to bring me here. I have no idea which things were real and which were the insidious dreams of a madman. The secret is here, in my journal. Take it. Keep it. Read it if you must. But never let me know. I do not wish to return to those bitter hours, those ghastly days. So my solemn duty bids you to otherwise. To your heart only. And may the secret prove the final one between us, so long as we two shall be as one.
It is done. Let's go home.
Good evening. Your mother is on the stairs as our servants, and Miss Lena too is gone. You're alone, sweet Lucy. Your friend, Dr. Seward, has examined